Morning, students. So, one of the most important topic today we are going to discuss, that is mainly those who are taken in intermediate and degree by PC and BZC. In intermediate by PC, and whereas in degree BSc BZC. So, because of science group students having practicals mainly regarding to the botany subject, so there is a need to prepare the herbarium along with the record. So as usual, we are preparing the drawing the record as well as herbarium also is most important. So in intermediate, we know that we have 2 marks for herbarium. Total for a record and herbarium and total 5 marks are there. So herbarium also playing major role in intermediate level. So that today I'm going to explain about herbarium. So herbarium herbarium is the collection of dried plant specimens mounted on sheets of paper. So herbarium is the collection of dried plant specimens. So now what we are taking plants, baby plants or plant parts like stem, branches along with flower, we should pluck and keep them to dry. To make them to dry, we should kept in a old that what we can say textbooks or other books. So after completion of 1 week, 2 weeks, the plant specimen will be dried. The dried plant specimens are mounted on the sheet of paper. There will be in bookstores herbarium seeds are available. Along with herbarium seeds, we also take plaster, that is tape, to attach the dried plant parts on the seeds. So the plants are usually collected in situ. So generally in situ means where they are growing and identifying by experts, pressed and then carefully mounted on archival paper in such a way that all major morphological characteristics are visible in both sides of the leaves and the floral structures. So here mainly the mounted plants are labeled with their proper. So when we see this, so when you see this one and here, so like this, there will be, you can see this one, and this is the herbarium sheet. So this is whatever, this is the herbarium sheet, and here we kept a plant after dried, and we are attaching with the help of plaster. This is the plaster, and this is the twig of. So like this, we have to keep the dried plant part branch, the twig which is having flowers and birds, and also, and regarding to this plant, here left side, the detail regarding to the plant, the plant herbarium, the specimen regarding to this plant, total we have to write. So name of the college, we have to write, and a serial number of that plant. For example, this seed we kept as a one means one date. So when you collected the date, this twig when you collected, and common name. For example, here the plant is said to be Croton barn plant yanam. So Galivana Mokka in Telugu. So here common name and botanical name. Croton barn plant yanam is the botanical name. So Galivana Mokka in Telugu, that is the common name. So natural order, its order we have to write, and locality also, where you collected that place you have to write, and by whom this plant is collected, and a class and a hall ticket number. So these are the steps we must fill after keeping the dried plant pot on the seat. So these details must and should. So which order this plant belongs to, locality from where do you collected, and whom by whom collected, your all ticket number. So left side there will be a box is there in which all the items we have to fulfill. So let us go to that. Here already just now I explained you what happened. There will be a name of the name of the collected, by whom the plant is collected, and it's a scientific name, and common name, information about where they are collected and how they grew, and general observations. The specimens are commonly filled in cases according to families and genera. Ordered species are also. So with so the herbarium or the collections are often held in botanical gardens and arboretums. So natural history museums and universities. The largest herbaria, many of which are in Europe, contain several million specimens. So regarding to the herbarium, the largest herbarium which is present in Europe contains several million specimens, some of which date back hundreds of years. Herbaria are the dictionaries of the plant kingdom and provide comparative material that is indispensable for studies in plant taxonomy. So herbarium is the used as a dictionaries for previously found plants and finding and will be find. So herbarium అనేది మనకు డిక్షనరీ లాగా ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. సో because and also it helps to the identifying of న్యూ ప్లాంట్స్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలంటే కూడా హెర్బేరియం అనేది ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. సో హెర్బేరియం ఇస్ ద కీ మెటీరియల్ ఫర్ ది ఐడెంటిఫైయింగ్ న్యూ ప్లాంట్ స్పీసెస్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ద కీ ఐటమ్ టు ఐడెంటిఫై ద న్యూ plants in the plant kingdom. So it is also most important in the taxonomy and systematics. Given that nearly every plant species has a dried type specimen on which its description, Latin name are based. So Latin name are based and taxonomic disputes are commonly resolved by the referring type of species in herbaria. The collections are also essential to the proper naming of unknown plants and to the identification of new species. So this herbarium is used to the existed and previous plants. Information is available in herbaria. By the herbaria, we can identify that. So in addition to that, taxonomic important herbaria are commonly used in the fields of ecology, plant anatomy, morphology, conservation, biology, biogeography, ethnobotany. So herbarium is not only in for identifying new plants and also regarding to the ecology, morphology, conservation of biology, biogeography, ethnobotany. So and paleobotany. The seeds provide biogeographic information that can be used to document the historic ranges of plants to locate the rare of endangered species. By this, we can also get information regarding to the endangered species, the plants which are going to be die and won't be existed on the earth in future. Such kinds of plants also we can identify by herbarium. So to trace the expeditions of explorers, plant collectors, physically the specimens are important source of genetic material for DNA analysis. So those who are conducting experiments that is regarding to the um, endangered species, herbaria should provide analyze and of pollen and phenological studies. Herbarium seeds are often shared among researchers worldwide, and the specimens of many herbaria have been digitized to further facilitate their use. So nowadays, what's happened? There will be a digital herbarium there by which they may take a photocopies and keep and in internet stored as a data. So nowadays, like this, not nowadays, digital herbarium is there. So taking photographs and comparing either it is existed or not. If existed, if not existed, and giving name and characterization and classification and giving more matter regarding to the newly identified plants. So in this way, and kept in a computer and insert in the that is under internet, so that nowadays digital herbarium is there. So finally, I'm giving a conclusion about this herbarium. So why I'm explaining this herbarium means herbarium is the most preparation in intermediate as well as degree. So very simple. In market there will be available empty or ready-made. So mainly how we prepared means take a empty herbarium seeds booklet and nearly 15 to 20, and you have to collect the your surrounding plants twigs along with the inflorescence, and you have to make them to dry. So to make them to dry you have to keep in the notebooks or textbooks. After 1 week they may dried the dried plant material, and you have to arrange on the sheet with the help of plaster properly, and you have to write regarding to that plant twig, the plant scientific name, common name, locality, whom by whom it is collected, where it is collected, location. So your college, your class, totally you should write on the left side. So so here I will show you the sheet how it is already. So this is the herbarium sheet. So like this is the model of herbarium sheet, and like this in intermediate you can having nearly 15 seeds and 15 plants. You have to keep on the seed and prepare a herbarium, and also you have to write regarding to that plant, your college, serial number of that plant, date, common name, botanical name, natural order, locality, collected by, and hall ticket number and class. So need not to struggle. Why? Because your surrounding plants, you can easily collect those plants twigs and make them to dry and keep on the dried twigs on the seat and write information in left side whatever columns given. So in this way it is easy. When we collect from our surrounding plants, we can easily prepare the herbarium. So empty herbarium seeds are available in general store, bookstores, and bring and collect to 15 to 20 plants twigs with having inflorescence and make them to dry. After 1 week you have to take out, and each plant part you have to attach on the seat with the help of plaster and write information regarding to that plant left side column, which are given number of items, that is name of the college, serial number, date, common name, botanical name, natural order, locality collected by. So in intermediate you have 2 marks for herbarium along with the record the herbarium total viva total. There will be a, so in intermediate of Telangana state students, so regarding to the viva and record and herbarium, both are having 8 marks. So record based for first and second year particle 5 marks, and herbarium, so minimum 10 herbarium seeds representing the families included in the syllabus, 3 marks. So this academic year, that is 2021 and 22, for the herbarium you have 3 marks. In previous years they have given 2 marks, but this academic year due to COVID, so they are increased marks regarding to herbarium. So herbarium have 3 marks, record 5 marks. Total for record and herbarium 8 marks. So for record 5 marks, and whereas herbarium is the 3 marks. Total 8 marks. This is you have to keep in your mind. So that only 10 seeds we have to prepare. 10 seeds we have to prepare. You can easily collect the plants and you can easily prepare the herbarium. So you can go through that.